Something happened today that I just I can't believe I said it, but I'm glad I did, and I'm glad it went well. But I had this table come in, and it was 5 different people, and one of the ladies said, the 3 of us will be on a separate ticket. And the 2 remaining people were, who I assumed were a couple, a man and a woman, and the man was like, no, you can put it all on one, I'll take care of it. Which is fine. That's great. I have no problem with that. Like, if you want to take care of it, I don't care. That's great. But I was like, well, normally I go by whoever asks first. So I turned to the lady again. And I asked her, I was like, do you want it to be separate checks or do you want him to take care of it? And the man's like, he was joking. It was obvious he was joking. He laughed as he said it, but he's like, I am the man at the table. He's like, I'm the alpha male of this group. And well, he seemed like a laid-back guy, so I'm standing there, and I have my server book, and I'm just like, well, gender roles are silly. So would you like it together or separate, ma'am? It's up to you. For real said that. I was like, and he, kind of, I guess, laughed it off. He wasn't offended. He didn't seem like he was offended, and I'm smiling through all of the service, and they were nice, they were great, but that happened. And the lady ended up, choosing to have it just as on one bill, and he took care of it, which was very nice of him. It was. But oh my god, I swear to god, I'm gonna end up having somebody with a really bad attitude, and whose car is that? It is not going to be a good day, that one day, maybe many days, when I run into somebody with a bad attitude about stuff like that. But hopefully I won't be a server. There was another time when I was in Subway, not even gender-related stuff, but just customer service stuff where you're not allowed to say anything, but I was a customer, and I told this other customer who was being incredibly rude to our cashier. There was a long line, and she's sitting here freaking out about something that she didn't get. And she is, throwing a freaking fit over a sandwich. She's like, it's this and this, it says this, it costs this much, are you stupid? This lady was mean, y'all. She was mean. She's like, I'm gonna tell my friends not to eat here anymore. Are you stupid? Are you stupid? She asked her if she was stupid. Over a sandwich. And there's a long line of other people who want a sandwich too, ma'am. Please, stop throwing a freaking fit. Ma'am, I will pay whatever 5 something for your frickin' sandwich so you can just move the frick along and leave this poor lady alone. She's walking away. She's literally the entire, just so angry, just going off the entire time, not breathing through any of it. And she's walking away, still going on at it. The general synopsis based off of everybody else's expression in the line is that this lady is mean and crazy and wasting everybody's time and she needs to go. And I was not next, but I was the next in line. So I'm right there in the action. I'm very close to the register seeing all of this. And it made me so mad. Because I have years of customer service experience, along with other friends and family members and things like that. We all have our horror stories when it comes to customer service. And just mean, bitter, selfish, petty, obnoxious people who have to make it terrible for everybody else because they're so damn unhappy. And it's like, when people are near death and they say I saw my life flash before my eyes. I saw my server history flash before my eyes. And I stepped aside as this lady is still walking away, still yelling as she walks away. And I was like, you know what? That was really rude. There are better ways to handle it. And she stopped for just a split second to be like, what? Excuse me? And I was like, there are better ways to handle it. And she is like, no, this isn't be stupid or something. It is this and this. It says this. I told her this and I didn't get this. And I am telling everybody not to eat here. And she just kept going off. I'm like, bye. I was like, first of all, there's no way this lady's actually gonna fight me. And if she does, then I'm gonna win. Legally, physically, emotionally, I'm gonna win. Luckily for both of us, there was no fighting. I mean, I've never been in a fight. I'm not violent. I'm a pacifist. I don't want to fight. No. But if I'm in a position to legally and safely call somebody out on their bullshit when it comes to customer service and them being rude, and I'm not going to lose my job over it, then yeah, I will. And I did. And I would actually like to encourage other people in that same position where if you're not going to get in trouble and not lose your job, then call people out on that shit. And she left eventually with whatever it is that she wanted, and life moved on as it should. But I apologized to the cashier too, and it's like, I am so sorry. You're not stupid. Don't deal with that. And I was like, thank you for what you're doing for us today. Thank you. I hope you have a much better day. There was another time when I went to Publix, and I went to the 10 items or less lane with 10 items or less, and I had a gift card and I wanted to check the balance. You have to run, cashiers will know, you have to run the gift card first to check the balance before you start ringing things in. So that's what my cashier was doing. She swiped my card to check the balance, and it took seriously, maybe 10 seconds of processing. Seriously, 10 seconds. 10 seconds, probably less. And there was a guy standing behind me waiting just like I was, but for an amount of time that in no way warranted his behavior and his very rude attitude. Can't even last 10 seconds in an express lane where you are guaranteed to be taken care of within the next minute. And he starts throwing this passive-aggressive fit, never raising his voice, but he's like, they call it the fucking express lane, but it never is. And he continues on. The cashier next to us didn't even have a line, and she's like, I can take care of you, sir. He goes to the next aisle, continuing to badmouth all express lanes in all of existence, and our cashier, and it's just genuinely being unpleasant. Because we had to wait 10 seconds for me to check my balance on my card. I am not kidding. I don't exaggerate these stupid stories. And as I finished my checkout, I literally got 3 things and used my card. I was able to, thank you ma'am, because I would not have been able to get them without it. And I grabbed my bag with my 3 things and I turned to him because he's still going on as I am getting my receipt. And I called to him, I turned to him. He's at the next register, and I was like, you know what? Things happen. You just have to deal with them. Things happen. And he's still mumbling under his breath, but he knows I've just sat there and called him an asshole. And I turned to my cashier, and I was like, I hope you have a great day, and I'm sorry about that guy. And I'm not saying any of this for a freaking pat on the back. I'm saying this for the people who have to deal with it. People who come from service industry backgrounds, especially. If you see that shit, call it out. We need redeeming moments. Because think about how amazing it would have felt that one time that one person was a jerk to you and you couldn't do anything about it, but that table next to them called them out on it. Even if jerks are going to be jerks, I don't care. I don't care if they never change. I want to take care of the people that they're jerks to. Then you can rant about it later, and it makes for a great story. One time, when I was working at a different restaurant, some error happened, and I was like, I apologize, I'm sorry, sir. And he was like, no, you're not. What? Yes, I am, asshole! Yes, I am! Don't tell me if I'm sorry or not, you jerk. Mean. I care so much about my customers. I genuinely want to connect with my customers and make sure that they have an amazing experience with everything that I do. With everything. I think we ran out of something. I don't even remember what it was, but it was not a big deal. And this man was jaded. Who hurt you? A server killed my whole family. Killed my dad first, and then my mom, and then my dog. And then it took my wife. And now you have the audacity to tell me that you don't got any more of them garlic biscuits. Fuck you. What do you mean it's gonna be another 2 minutes for my steak to get cooked up? You're not sorry. You're secretly enjoying this. What kind of idiot manager lets their restaurant run out of ranch? Out of God's elixir. Done had everything taken away from me. And now you're fucking telling me that I can't have my salad dressing. As hilarious as these stories are, no, I do not get my kicks in life denying customers things or giving them less than my best. No. You have some servers who do care. There are a lot of us. And then you have some servers who don't care. Then you have servers who don't care, but they don't let it obstruct their job. And normally the people who are ignorant and petty and mean and obnoxious enough to actually yell at people for no reason, especially strangers, also tend to believe that the restaurant at some point is going to sabotage their experience on purpose, whether it's their food or the amount of time that we... Like, can you get over yourself for 3 seconds? No, we're not sabotaging anything. We don't poison your food. We don't spit in your food. We don't drop your food. We give a shit about our jobs. We really do. There are health codes that we have to abide by, especially when you work at nicer places. The better up it goes, the stricter it is. Nobody's messing with your food, man. Nobody cares. Nobody has time. Are you kidding me? You're taking time already from us by complaining at us. Nobody has time. And even if we had the time to do that, we still wouldn't do it. Because you're not worth it. Because you're mean. And we're not going to waste our time. And we have morals and we want to keep our jobs. Don't date people who treat their server like anything less than a very, very distant friend. Hi, how are y'all doing today? 2. 2 is not how you're doing. If it's on a scale of 1 to 10, I hope we can make it better. I'm feeling like an 8. So whenever the hostess asks you how you're doing, just go ahead and ignore her and skip all of that. Don't be polite at all. Don't be nice. You just go ahead and demand your seat! Why the hell do I have to answer how I'm doing? I'm here to eat and nothing else. You are nothing to me. So it'll be 2? Alright, y'all can follow me right over here. Okay. Lauren's gonna be your server. She'll be here in just a moment. I hope y'all enjoy. Hi there, my name is Lauren. I'll be taking care of you. How are y'all doing tonight? Sprite. Do you know what I do when that happens? Oh, okay, a Sprite. Alrighty, and how are you doing tonight? What I really want to be like... I mean, sometimes I won't even... I'll just be like, alright, Sprite. And what can I get for you, sir? And what can I get for you, ma'am? But what I really want to be like is like, wow! What? On a scale of water to Dr. Pepper, you feel like a Sprite? Well, shit, I did not know that beverages were states of being. I'm feeling like an orange juice myself. If there is one passive-aggressive thing that I enjoy every single time, it's having lived in the South and having worked for a salad bar before is telling people at the current place that I work at that we do not have ranch. Yeah, and then I'll take a salad. Yeah, with ranch. We don't have it! I'm sorry, we don't have ranch, but we do have house dressing. That's normally what I recommend. It's a creamy Parmesan. It's one of my favorites. I know it's mean. Like, I know I shouldn't get enjoyment from that, but I think it's just having dealt with so many ranch mongers. I'm not delighting in the fact that you cannot have ranch because that I want you to be without ranch. It's not that. It has to do with I don't have to deal with ranch. Or baked potatoes. I work in a place that, oh my god, guys, read the damn menu. I'll have a sirloin with a baked potato. I'm sorry, sir. We don't have baked potatoes here, but we do have garlic mashed potatoes, and they go very well with everything. I highly recommend them.